In this video we are playing Find the Man Faces, or Find the Geddy, which is go away when I put it into Google Translate. No, I'm not going to go away. Yes, I am going to play Find the Man Faces. I've played Find the Woman Faces, I need to play this one. So we come into spawn. There's a lovely little statue dedicated to the developers in the middle of the spawn area, which is nice. As you can see on top of the spawn platform, there's actually the mysterious egg one. And so as you can see, I did try it and get up here. Now, there are some little question marks hidden around the map. I don't know if they're related and they do something, but I did collect the ones that I managed to find, and then I managed to get up here. So I don't know if it has any relevance on this egg or not, but mysterious egg is there on top of spawn. Moving around now into the school, which is the next map area. Each map area is reasonably small. They're quite simple, but they're nicely done, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of base plate, but it's absolutely fine. They're slightly different in terms of characters, so these feel a bit more like phone emojis with the man face on the top, but they're absolutely fine. I like it. We find the paperclip just by the door. And coming into the classroom, we find the pencil. And this is obviously the English lesson going on. I would say that most of these are sort of out in the open. If you methodically look around the map, you will find them. There's none sort of hidden behind code doors or teleports or anything like that. So it's fairly accessible to the younger players of Roblox, or it's a lovely pass the time game for kind of the scavenger enthusiasts like myself. Some of the ones were a little bit bugged, so as you can see I'm trying to collect marker and it wouldn't have it. So what I did end up doing is just going out to try and collect a different one to then go back. I like the glue. I sort of wish that the door wasn't as see-through. It would have been nice to have to walk into all of the lockers. There's no hints to this game. The only hints you get is the picture in the index. You then kind of have to use your common sense where you might find that item. So just going back, as I thought, we've picked up one and now we've gone back to get the marker. And then we can see hidden on the back of the chair is the backpack. The pictures are nice quality for the index. I think they've made some nice choices for the locations that they've done. I don't know why Giga Chad is teaching, but okay. They seem to have a thing with like nerd looking cats as well. We are into the science room, and I know it's the science room because I can see the periodic table. And then we have the book there in the corner. You can just see it on the board there. That's really nicely hidden within the periodic table. And I mean, there's always room to expand these classrooms as well, because if you think of sort of science, you think Bunsen burner, flasks, funnels, all the fun equipment I used to use, like pipettes and test tubes and all sorts. We have rulers, so this is maths. Like, this is a room I didn't like at all in school. I'm not good at maths at all. But that does complete the school inside. So just making our way around the back. If you do get stuck with any of the man face characters, I do have an order list available in my video description, or please do drop me a comment. I'm always happy to help where I can. And of course, on top of the school, we're going to find the nerd egg. But this is where we find one of these mysterious question marks, so I'm not sure what they do. I don't know if it relates to the mysterious egg. Moving around now into the Wild West. And if I can ask, if you do enjoy this video or any other from Judgment TV, if you can please help to support my channel by liking this video, dropping me a comment, hitting that subscribe button, and of course coming back to see some more of my videos. Thank you so much. And of course we've got to have the sheriff's badge in this sheriff station. And we have the cowboy hat. See, this is where sort of just, it's simple, but it's nice. Going into what I believe is the bank. And of course we've got our gold in there. We also have the revolver on the stairs. Cowboy can't be without their horse, so of course we find horse in the stables. And the hay bale on the wagon. Lasso, again, very in keeping with the theme here. Almost went away from the egg one up here on top of the balcony, and that's the cowboy egg. I am looking to do a special Valentine's Day video for all of my viewers, fans and subscribers. So if you would like to see yourself featured in that video and me sending some love your way, please do drop me a comment. Could have put one up on the rafters. I was quite surprised that there wasn't one up there, given that you can actually gain access from the hay bales. Maybe something to put a bit more of a challenging one up there. Perhaps you could have, I don't know, snake or something, kind of an animal up there. Love the wanted poster on the back of the building, that's lovely. And then going into the saloon, and of course the saloon, you've got to have the red bottle, but I mean, you know that's representing alcohol there, because that's all they ever sold in those saloons. Shame you can't go upstairs in any of the buildings, but I suppose that is an opportunity to expand the map. Moving around now into the beach. Again, there's loads of room for expansion here. I'd love to know what that single yellow block is. Was it a mistake, or is it something that's supposed to like intrigue people? Because I really did think that was a teleport. I was there clicking it thinking it might teleport me somewhere, but no. I was like, none of the other umbrellas have this mistake. The crab going for a dive off the diving board. I love that. So we have the shovel there, which is obviously, oh, you're missing the bucket, because it's normally a bucket and spade, isn't it? But there is the toy shovel. Some kid would be heartbroken to have lost their shovel. We also find the question mark out the back of this cliff here. So this is between the Wild West and the beach. So just making our way back to where the crab was, as we do have the surfboard. I did think for a moment I didn't get it. But then dropping into here, and we have this lovely kind of space plate, okay, but Look at the attention to detail that they put underneath the water. So we've got the seaweed, the coral, the bubbles, the fish. It's really nice. I mean, I love it. It feels a little bit underutilised. You could be shoving more in here or made it bigger. We find Bubble. I absolutely love the SpongeBob. I really need to see Squidward and Mr. Krabs. I know we've got the crab, but Mr. Krabs. And Patrick and Sandy. I would love to have a full-on SpongeBob area. So I found that one sort of by accident. I knew there had to be something a little bit more in there, but shark is behind the statue there. And then sunglasses did take me a little while to find. As I said, there is no hints in the index. You're alright though, because I'm showing you where they are. But on top of the cliff where we found the question mark there, we can see the sunglasses lying flat. This is why I always advocate to say having that zoomed out view is going to help you spot some of these characters. This one was a little bit of a pain to get. It was a bit bugged, it wouldn't let me collect it. So if this happens to you, you do need to make sure that you get that ping up in the middle of the screen, or else it won't count on your index. And what you are looking for is that to appear, and then you'll have the nice happy face on your index and the badge. Going around now into the desert. I love how all of the cacti all have different emotions on them. That is absolutely great. Love that. I love the choice of the index for the desert one. We've gone very Egyptian. I think that's lovely. Angry, I think that's like a Met one. But behind that cacti there we will find the cactus man face. So there are two ways into the temple, so obviously because this one's up here of the Egyptologist, I think that's how you say it. I would have perhaps liked to have had more original paintings, like probably pharaohs or something, or hieroglyphics, but it's fine. Nerd is quite a big theme in this game. Obviously you've got Anubis, but you've got nerd on the floor. Making our way around the other side, and we have the sacred jar. If you know about mummification, you know what would have been in one of those. See, if you were really going to be a nerd, you would have hieroglyphics saying nerd instead of it in English, just saying. Jumping up though, this is a lovely hidden little area, and we get the papyrus scroll. And then back to the sacred jar, and I almost missed this, but do you see that there's this brown square in the roof? This is actually a jump up and through. What a cleverly hidden little area, and this was quite challenging because obviously again there's no hints in the index, but we get the carved tablet on the ceiling there. I'd love to have some more little passageways included in the temple and the pyramid. I think that's great. Again, we've got another one through the painting, and this is bubastis. I don't know, never heard of that one before. Into the coffin, and we have the pharaoh. And then behind the pharaoh's coffin, we have, of course, the pharaoh egg. Lovely hidden one there. And then we have the mummy at the end. Really enjoyed that map. I don't know what this one's called. It was full of dinosaurs, so I just called it the dino area. I'm quite surprised they didn't put one sort of out the back on the rock somewhere hidden, but okay. There's also opportunities to have maybe a drop down, a veiled entrance and a drop down into those rocks to hide one. But we have the cave painting. And I love the attention to detail is that every single figure in that cave painting had a man face on it. Oh, that brontosaurus is funny. I think they had longer legs than that. I don't also think they had bows in the time of the dinosaurs. I think it probably would have been a spear. We have a pterodactyl. Some of these just look really funny with the man face on. We have the rock one. And then just on the other side, of course, we have fossil. I like the fact that they're sort of like emojis. Onto the house now. And we find the flower egg. I'm not sure why there's eggs and then there's ones like the emoji ones. Unless the eggs are left over from Easter, I don't know. We have the dog out the back. And again, we find another question mark under the house there. They are watching the fake Mr. Beast on the telly. I don't know why you would have two controllers, like remotes. Why wouldn't you just put the remote man face on the table? And also a roll of toilet paper by the sofa. No. Oh my good God. You've got Barbie in a car crash. We've got Michael Jackson overlaid, I think it's Justin Bieber picture. That's weird. We find a toothbrush. Oh my God, then you've got a bold Taylor Swift. Who would have these posters in their bedroom? Like, this feels a little bit like a psychopath's bedroom, but okay. Again, like the placement of some of these, pillow on the pillow, it's nice. Again, you probably got the opportunity to jump through some of these pictures perhaps if you extended the house a little bit. I'm going to go around the dining table with a very peculiar family portrait there. That'd be about the best family portrait that I could draw of ours. going to visit the supermarket shop now, which is just out the back of the house. You have the opportunity obviously of parking a car in the car park or something, a van, anything, a lorry, and then you could have stuck the emoji with the man face on it. Oh no, you've got a fight going on outside at the back of the supermarket. That, or it's somebody trying to rob somebody else. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe they've caught a shoplifter, I don't know. But going up onto the roof, so we have this bag over here. Very healthy grocery bags there. And then we have the tomato on the side of the building. I love how there's like arrows on the road, but then the road doesn't start or end anywhere. And there's some dude outside with a squid on his head. So when I first walked around this shop, I was like, oh, not much in here, is there? I was thinking I would have found a character by now. But going on top of the shelf, we do have the cardboard box. And then we have what looks to be like an elf or something, a robot, I don't know, with those headphones on. We have the plastic bag. You have to pay for those here in the UK now. I'm one of those people that has a million plastic bags in their home and car, and yet I still don't take them into the supermarket with me, so I end up paying more for more bags. So I thought that mustn't have been it. That mustn't have been everything in the supermarket, because I literally haven't found any produce. And I mean, apart from the orange. So we do find the cola. These are where they are sort of nicely hidden, but again, there is more opportunities to add more shelves, add more produce. There are a load of food emojis that have not been used for a man face. We find the onion on the side of this shelf. We find the lemon down the back of those shelves. We are now going to move round onto the forest area. And again, there's some lovely choices for the index in this area. Although technically speaking, these aren't acorn or oak trees. Not the type of tree you would find an acorn in, just being nitpicky and a nerd. Light mushroom, that's sort of hidden in between the rocks there, and then we have the tree egg out the back. The bear looks so weird with a man face. Again, you could have had potentially one of like the Minecraft torch with a man face on it in there. And this is where it's nice, because there's no hints in the index. You can really kind of start to think, well, would rock have been in the forest area, in the cave, in the desert, or in the kind of fossil area? We have the nest, and look, even all of the little legs have a man face on it. Oh my god, that's a scary rabbit. And then finally we do have an obby to complete in this area. It's not particularly difficult, as I said, this game is fairly accessible, and if I can do this obby, so can you. And this is making our way over to Cloud. And then finally, our last area of this map is of course the lava area. And actually what I like is sort of, it's static but there's movement to this map. It's not just like a great big lump of the volcano in the middle. I actually like that you can sort of see where these big rocks from the volcano are crashing into the earth. I think that's really nice. Again, we have found one of these mysterious question marks. If you know what they do, if I've just sort of missed it and it does actually help you get mysterious egg, please do drop me a comment. As I said, I did collect them and then I did go back to get the mysterious egg. Because it doesn't come up with anything. It doesn't say like, you found a question mark for mysterious egg. We find obsidian, and I'm so glad that the lava does not kill you, or else I wouldn't have been able to collect half of these characters without dying. We've got meteor. We have lava guardian. And the seismometer. Now, I did go back to the game to check for any updates before I did this video, and some of these characters have actually come back out of my index, and I've tried to bump into them the best that I can, and they're still staying without the kind of smiley face to say that I've got them, but you can see right here that I've got them, so I don't know if there's a little bit of a bug on the index. Inside the volcano, obviously we're going to find the volcano. Again, you've got some options to put some more kind of volcano related stuff in there. We have malted rock. Shouldn't that be molten rock? Can you have malted rock? I'm going to have to Google that one. We have iguana. Now I thought iguana was quite a weird placement, but then I think if you think about like the Galapagos Islands, I think they are volcanic islands, aren't they? And then when I was in lava, I didn't realise there was actually one here through to the beach, so that is actually a hidden walkway. But there we go. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you real soon in my next video.